Ladies and gentlemen, you are listening to the show right here live, Winnebago studio, KWTN 100.9 FM. This is your host, Coach Q is in the house right here, missing in action from last week.
Finally, B-Luv's in the house. What's up, everybody?
Hey, what's up, everybody? Hey, B-Luv, man, we had like a couple full weeks of activity around the area here in Winnebago and kind of surrounding areas in basketball, man.
Yeah.
Basketball season's at full strength, kind of kicking off real good. I know I've been to maybe about 4 or 5 games like in the last week and a half, and I know you probably been there because you were at most of those games I was at.
Yeah, I was there at all the games, yeah.
And then you kind of ventured off and went out to a couple other games too, huh?
Yeah, I sure did. I went down to supported Bancroft Rosalie, and they had a good game last night with Oman Nation.
Oh,
talk
man.
about that a little later.
Yeah, man. Definitely we're going to talk about hoops a little bit later on in the show. So that's something that we can definitely look forward to. I know that we have some junior high boys that been tearing it up on the hardwood too. So I'm going to make sure and bring those guys up too, because I know there's a couple boys on there that need to be highlighted.
Yeah.
And there's some of the kids from the past couple years that were doing that in Pee Wee. And so we want to make sure and mention those guys' names too. So,
Yep.
But today, B-Luv, we got a couple of special guests in the studio with us this evening. And
kind of taking a different road here, our approach from our shows in the past. So this is kind of different for everybody.
Yeah,
so listen up.
But I know that remember, B-Luv, we talked on this show about all kind of different sports, right? And we even got Baby Wam and his brother Misu and Wakia. They were on our show because they were going around all season long during the Powell season, and they were winning all over in these different places,
Yeah.
and just kind of making their tracks all around the country. And I'm not talking like local. I'm talking out to the East Coast, out to the West Coast, and they're out there making tracks. So we definitely got them on because, man, dancing is just like a sport. We call it a sport. You have to be
Stamina.
your stamina. You got to have strength. You got to learn how to do it the correct way.
Techniques,
Your techniques. You got to definitely do some kind of training.
Yeah.
So we counted it in, and man, look at the response we got.
Yeah. I mean, even Baby Wam all the way out to the Macy's Thanksgiving parade out there on Thanksgiving that I know everybody was waiting for and looking forward to, and I think a lot of people were kind of frustrated because when he got out there and he did all that, and then he was on for like 15 seconds, and people were kind of upset. But then I think I was getting hold of Marshall, and Marshall said that he was texting with Baby Wam's dad, and he told him to lay still, that he's coming back on. He's got another little I don't know how to say solo, but they're gonna be focusing on him again a little bit later on in the parade. So then so everybody
He got his shine.
Yeah, that's pretty
good.
cool.
That's good. But so the reason why we brought that up is because, a lot of times people don't think sports are sports, but I watch all kind of different things on ESPN. And one of the things on ESPN that they show is with rodeo, like bull riding and all that, we were noticing on Facebook, we have some relatives from the South, from the Omaha tribe. Our brother, Justin McCauley, he's here with us tonight. But, we noticed that on his Facebook feed that he was showing a lot of his son Tyler and all the things that he's doing out there in the rodeo circuit, and I'm talking about doing amazing things.
Yeah.
And so I reached out to brother Justin, and he's here with us tonight. Hey, Justin, say hi, man. Say hi to
What's up, everybody?
Closer.
Oh, sorry. What's up, everybody?
There he is.
There you go. Yeah, so hey, thanks for stopping in, Justin. And then also you brought your boy Tyler with us. Say, Tyler, say what's up.
What's up?
Hey, so we're gonna kind of maybe talk a little bit about what's going on before we kind of give you the mic. But I know me and B-Luv was talking, and we're not really like, we probably watched like the rodeo before, with the bareback riding, the what do you call it, around the
barrels,
barrel
racing,
like those types of things, the cattle where the lasso and all that kind of stuff. But we don't know terms and all that kind of stuff. So when we're in this interview,
help us
remember
understand
that.
Yeah, you got to help us understand some of this. I know there's a lot. Like if we're scrolling around on Facebook during lunch, And and sometimes I'll see some of them crazy things on bull riding, and some of them amazing. You know, you see someone get bucked way off, and all of a sudden they land right on their feet, or they do, you know, something crazy. Every time I see something like that, or someone get gored or something, I always send them to Justin. I always tag him, or I send them to him on Messenger, and I say like that. And I don't know. I hate to say it.
I think
like,
the viewers want to see you ride a bull.
Oh, heck,
I think that's what they want to see.
Then you can bring back that Wall Hill Rodeo.
And I say this to you how many times when you send me that stuff, I'm like, you guys would be a fool jumping on one of them things, man. If I can't punch it up, no, I ain't gonna get it.
So you know, we thought it'd be a really good idea, you know, to do what we do on the show. We like to reach out and try to highlight our kids, you know, when they're doing really good things, you know. We gave examples to you before, you know, the people that's been in this studio doing interviews with us. I just watching that commercial before, you know, the intro, man, we saw Darwin Snyder on that thing. We saw Carlos Trinidad Snake on there, you know, the state our champion football team, you know, on that commercial. We had all those,
Baby Dave Duncan.
Yep. Dave Winget was in here with Matthew from, remember when they was at Peru State?
Yep.
They were in here. Their mom did an interview. Like, you know, we just try to get
Tons of athletes.
Yeah, there's so many
all
stories,
ages, all ages,
so many
too.
stories that come through in the studio on a sports show that you know that we can go back and look at them. They're all archived too. So
Yeah.
but that's a good thing. But anyway, we wanted to make sure and highlight your son. You know, highlight you, Tyler, for all the things you've accomplished and your accolades. And so, knowing all that, we want to give you guys the mic. You know, you guys can do however you want to intro your boy, or if you just want to take the mic. But we kind of want to know, like, the beginning, like when Tyler was young, when his first horse ride, up until when he's a young teen or something like that. We want to kind of hear those stories, you know, and how to get interested. That's what I want to hear too.
Sure.
Well, like, so for me, growing up, you know, my babysitter, they rodeoed, and I was always involved in horses and things like that, and that's how I got started in roping and things like that. So, you know, I high school rodeoed, I college rodeoed, I went to college on a rodeo scholarship. My little accolades went very good, you know, I didn't go very far in it, and then I just kind of amateur rodeoed around here and jackpot rope. But Tyler, from the time he was little, you know, there was horses around, there was ropes around, and he just kind of, you know, monkey see, monkey do type of thing, and he just picked it up. And, you know, sometimes you just have a natural talent for something.
Sure.
You know, some people shoot free throws exceptional. He could swing a rope from the time he was 2 years old, just better than anybody. And so he just picked it up that way. And you know, one of the things like you can't teach is like horsemanship, and he's just naturally good at riding. So, and you know, I attribute that, his great-great-grandfather, he probably didn't even know this. So my grandmother's father rode in the rodeo circuit clear back in the day. You know, so rodeo's been in the Macaulay blood for a long time. Nice. Even my grandfather's uncle was in Buffalo Bill's Wild West show. He was a trick roper. Oh. So that kind of stuff just trickled on down into our family.
Oh, that's good. Yeah,
that's cool. That's good.
It is good to know that.
Man. That's cool.
Yeah. So, you know, when Tyler first started riding a horse, and I'm gonna start talking to you too, Tyler. You know, what was it, and when, if you remember back? Because the reason I'm asking, because I want to kind of go back further, you know, because I remember when my boys used to play against Tyler
in basketball
all the time, and Tyler was always the big dude that we had to try to box out all the time, you know.
Yeah, we were talking about that coming over here.
And then I remember one time you messaged me out of nowhere, just out of the blue, and he's like, "This boy is, you know, 6 foot whatever, and he can jump, but he don't want to dunk the ball. He wants to ride a horse." Well, you remember, you out of the blue, you messaged me one time like that, and I said, well, a lot of times these kids, young adults, these athletes, they play all the sports, you know, throughout the whole year. And then all of a sudden they find one that they love, and
they're attracted to.
They gravitate towards that one sport.
Yep.
And I think that's what happened. You know, he was playing all the other sports and stuff, but this is where he found the love.
Yeah.
You know? And so Tyler, that part where you picked up that love, that's where I want you to kind of talk about your.
Yeah, so I did sports all when I was younger, elementary, junior high, played football my freshman year, and, basketball, but I kind of got tired of doing basketball 6 months out of the year. So I wanted to go rope, and I always liked it, and never really minded it, but about probably 5th grade year, everybody else kept playing basketball. Well, I wanted to rope, so I just put all my time and energy into roping. And about that time, freshman year, everybody else was a lot better, and I just liked roping more often, so I just decided to stick to rodeo. It's something I can do my whole life, so I was like, I want to get good at this.
Yeah.
So that's something I really try to put effort into.
That's good. And at that time, Justin, were you like, well, I see he loves it this much. And we're gonna support him and put everything into it.
So I still rope and still train horses, things like that, but I always team rope. And the event that he's excelled in the most is calf roping, which is different, but the principles are the same as swinging the rope some. But we entered a Pee-wee rodeo in North Platte, and they had breakaway roping there. And so we practiced the breakaway roping or whatever. And we had a really good horse that we got in Rosalie. And anyways, we worked on breakaway roping when he was probably in the 5th grade.
8 or so, 7. Or no, it was probably 8 or 9.
Well, anyways, I never dreamed that him breakaway in that calf, and he ran out there and he missed. And he come back and he was really bummed out, like more than normal. And I kind of, it's okay, you're not going to win every game you play. You're not going to win every time you enter a rodeo. And I could just see like there was something in him that he was really, really upset that he didn't catch. And then from then on, it just seemed like he never slowed down. And then so when they're little like that, they're not big enough to flank calves, they start the kids off on goat tying. And we used to go to this rodeo series in Fremont, and they had goat tying, and he was really good at it. Yeah. And he could his hands was so quick and so fast, and those two things combined led him to being what he is now.
That's cool. Let me stop you, Justin. What the heck? So you kind of lost me on right off the get go, like breakaway roping, all that stuff. So what's the heck is that?
So calf roping is where you rope the calf, and then you step off and you run down to the calf and you pick him up, put him on the ground, and then you tie 3 legs.
Tie his 3 legs down.
Well, breakaway roping, when you're little like that, they get you used to roping aspects. So breakaway roping, all it is there's just a little string tied to your saddle horn. So when you rope the calf, you stop your horse, and that string breaks away, and that's when they stop the tying.
Oh, okay.
So that's just kind of get you prepared. The same with like goat tying.
Sure.
So goat tying, there's a goat tied on a stake down there, and you just run down there, jump off your horse, and go tie the goats. So it's like the same principle as calf roping.
He's on a stake, so you don't go nowhere.
Yep.
Oh,
so it
okay.
just builds you up into leading you to roping calves.
Okay. Now I know everything.
It's the equivalent of being in a basketball league, but you can't steal. You can't steal. No.
Oh yeah.
Well, hey man, so we're at a good point right now in the interview where you were saying what he's good at and stuff like that. So let's talk about some of the awards. What are some of the awards that you got? Because I know that you brought some things with you, and I know that there's probably more too.
Well, even like when your youngest award.
Start from when you was youngest.
Yeah.
My first buckle, I was 7.
You were pretty
I
little.
think it was 7, and I won a dummy roping where you just rope a little dummy on the ground. I won that, and I wore the heck out of that thing. I think it's probably been the most used buckle out of them all.
Yeah.
And so these are timed events, are timed things that you guys are doing.
Yep.
So you get it in the quickest time.
You gotta be quick.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And then with the calf roping, I remember, I always loved it when I was 10. He kept saying, "No, you're not big enough just yet. No, you're not big enough." Well, I didn't really want to listen, so I decided to try. And we entered a rodeo in Erickson, 4th of July. It was 100 degrees that day.
It was hot. It was
110.
hot.
And won the calf roping, the little Pee-wee calf roping. My first time entering, and I won it. I thought it was pretty fun.
How old were you say on that one?
11 or 12. I think 11.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Okay, then as you're getting older now, these events are getting bigger, right?
Yep.
The events are getting bigger. You're playing against more competition.
Gotta
That's
be
actually
faster.
Animals getting bigger.
Calves not getting any lighter.
So what else have you accomplished in these awards here? I see you got a jacket on.
Yeah, so this is from when I made nationals last year. I won the state title in the 2025 season.
Nice.
Won that. This is so when the high school state, they're divided by states.
Yeah.
And so I rode it for state Nebraska, and they take the top 4 out of every event to nationals.
That's the national
That's the,
qualifier
no, that's the
jacket.
Nebraska one.
Can you get, hey, Beth, can you zoom in on that jacket right there?
That's the Nebraska national team.
Hold on.
So-
keep it up just so you can zoom in on it.
You see it?
Yeah, that's probably in the way.
Well, that's what that is. If you qualify, they give you a jacket. The state of Nebraska does a lot of things, and they give a lot of nice prizes and stuff.
Oh, okay, got an eye on that. That looks pretty cool. All leather one too.
And then what about now? You got a buckle that's sitting up here, and I know that.
Yeah.
That's one thing I know. That's one thing I do know too is that rodeos they give out big old buckles for their awards.
I watch 8 seconds.
Could
so
you
I
could
see
you show that? Could you show that one up there? Hold it up. See if they can get that.
And
Right.
yeah, there it is. If you can see it, you can see it. There.
Oh yeah, there you go. And what's that buckle there?
This is for winning the state title.
State title?
Yep.
Just for the
So that's like the trophy case,
That's
right?
the trophy case, yeah.
for all the crowd. I've never seen a belt this short before.
Man, it's on that hole.
It's not that very first hole too. Holy smokes! I might fit around my ankle. I think.
So if this is still kind of fresh in your mind, state title, right? State championship. Is it something that went down to the wire, or was it kind of like a blowout?
No.
It was
Okay, let me
went
ta-
down a last run.
Let's talk about that then, because that's what I want to hear is how this right here was won right here, state title.
So in the fall they have 12 rodeos, and in the spring they have 12 rodeos, and then plus state finals. So I think we roped like 26 calves or something like that. And out of all those calves we roped, it came down to the last round. I had to win the short round in order to win the state.
So is
So
you and how many people?
I think there was 40, 50 people last year.
Oh, at least that.
50
And
probably.
when they take the top 30 to the state finals, and then to the short go, they take the top, is it 10?
10.
They take the top 10. But it literally was, I think he beat the second place kid by 3 points. And so it went on all year. It was just a dogfight.
Oh, so this was accumulating? It wasn't just one competition at the
No,
end?
all those points.
Oh, wow, that's
they
even
take
more
all
impressive.
the points. They take all the points and total them up, and then at the end of the year, whoever has the most points is the champion.
So if you get first place, you get 10 points, and if you get 10th, you get 1 point for
Oh,
each
I
rodeo.
see.
Hey, that's
For each rodeo.
that's even more impressive because you have to
Win out every-
you have to
every
do good
week.
every
Yeah,
week.
every weekend.
Well, hey man, congratulations
Congrats,
on
I
that,
think
man.
that's cool.
That hold make sure to hold that buckle. You know,
So you,
hold that buckle for
So that's all for roping. So do you ride? Do you ride too? Like I was in like the.
Do you
I always
do-
tease your dad about bull.
do you do any
bull
other
riding.
things?
No, I've never got into the rough stock. I rode a little steer once when I was little, and I got through into the fence. And after that, I was just like,
that's
I'll stick to rope.
Traumatized. I say, yeah. See that?
I'll stick to rope.
so now it's just that
He does team rope too,
okay,
which is where they have a header and a heeler, and one person ropes the horns, one person
Oh,
ropes
yeah.
the feet. I did send one video of that, and in October we went up to this. It's like the Challenge of Champion. I don't remember what it's called. Do you?
I don't know, some.
But
rodeo.
they got to rope up there, and that was pretty cool. And he had a really good run. He was roping with a girl from Crofton, and they were 5 seconds on their steer, but they broke the barrier. But it's still pretty impressive if you watch the video to be able to get in time and rope the feet that fast.
Yeah.
It takes some skill.
Is that co-ed then, or since
Yeah, you can rope with a girl in high school or a boy or anything. Matter of fact,
anything,
the
so.
last 3 years, a girl's been the state champion on the heading side.
wow, cool.
There's the points right there. So
Oh, geez.
that
Yeah.
you can see how many points you beat him by.
27, 30.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
That is crazy though, because I did think it was like, you know, maybe you went on the circuit and then at the end, like kind of basketball, you have one term at the end, and whoever's hot at the end is the guy, you know.
No.
To do that over a period of time and continue on being consistent like that, that's great.
It's,
You know?
it's even more impressive.
Yeah, it is. It is. Well, hey man, you guys, I know that you told us earlier that you did a few interviews before.
Yes, sir.
So in those interviews right there, were they just asking the same kind of questions we were?
No. So
Okay.
when I won the state, the interview, every kid who wins the state, and they just kind of asked me questions about my horse, how excited I was,
Yeah.
all that, my plans for nationals. I had news out of Sioux City. They interviewed me, asking me questions about my horse, how I got into it, I guess, a little bit.
Did
And
they-
there's one in Madison at
Okay.
the Mid-State Rodeo. They interviewed me for the paper.
Okay. Okay.
So that horse that you ride, that you guys' own horse?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't ride him from here to the out the door.
Crazy.
He's scared to
Yeah,
ride
This guy
in.
guy.
Yeah,
I
Not
like
too
it.
heavy for that. Probably.
I
That's
like
all right.
probably, but
Nah.
he's just real hyper. Like some horses, some horses are good for trail riding and
Sure.
just enjoying yourself. He is strictly a performance horse,
Oh.
and he's all business. And
Wants to go.
yeah,
huh?
he's
He's a go-goer. He don't sit still.
No,
Nice. What's his name?
Badger.
Oh, old school Badger.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So what was the celebration like, you guys? I know that. I mean, when you bring a state championship home, no matter
Yeah.
what sport it is, there's got to be a celebration. What was that? like?
Don't say chicken strips or canes.
No,
Don't say
please don't say that. Did you guys celebrate?
what we did.
Did you guys do anything? Take them out to eat or anything?
I don't remember.
What did we do?
Well,
Hey,
you
we're
know,
gonna have to do some if you didn't.
I don't remember.
I'm sure
I-
we did something. I don't remember either.
I'm trying to think of questions that those
Probably
other places
Casey's
never had.
Pizza. That's
Yeah,
probably what
I
we
go
got.
outside to Jason's.
Because
back.
the state finals was in Valentine, so when we got done, we had to drive all the way back, and then I think he went to work the next day. And that's what I did.
Oh,
was
there
went
you
to
go,
work the
like a
next
true
day.
champion. Yeah.
There you go.
So Tyler, you're a junior in high school, right?
Senior.
Senior, your senior year. Okay. So what's your plans after high school?
I'm gonna go to college, hopefully to be an electrician. That's
Yeah.
what I'm looking into right now. I like doing hands-on stuff. I like working with tools.
Do you have a college picked out?
Right now, we're looking at Hayes Tech in Hayes, Kansas.
Okay.
That's a really nice school, so that I can do like the electrical for 2 years, and I can get a degree in that. And then the year after, I can do plumbing and HVAC. And that's just a 1-year program. So that'd be nice. Then I can college rodeo for at least 3 years.
Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be great.
Hey, get into the electrical, get all those wires.
I never thought of that.
Just splice it real fast. And there you go.
There was one thing I'd like to point out, if I could, is and I didn't realize this. If you win the state title, he gets a free roll at his PRCA, which is your professional rodeo cowboys thing card. So he gets, in order to get a pro card, you got to fill your permit. So you got to win $1,000, and because they just won't let somebody like me, who's not going to beat everybody, walk around and say I got a pro permit or a pro card.
Yeah.
So you got to earn it. So he doesn't have to buy that permit. He gets a free roll at it. So when he does decide to get his pro card, he can just try it and hopefully, get it done.
Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be good.
That's your horse right there?
Yes, sir. Yep.
Big boy.
Yeah.
He's actually really small.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's not that big.
Well, you're 6 foot, you said, right?
Yeah, give or take.
Then about 7'5" with your hat.
That horse is actually bred for a different event. He's actually bred for cutting. You see how quick he is and fast?
Yeah.
And
He just knows. Look, he just
Wow,
backs
yeah.
up on his own.
he's trainable. Likes his job.
Oh yeah. There you go. That's a
so
good video.
so those calves that you tie up like that, as you get older, they get bigger and heavier and stuff like that too.
Typically, yeah.
That's
but
about the size of
That's
it.
about
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
what you'll normally rope.
The NFR is going on right now. If you watch that on the Cowboy Channel, and those calves will be about the same size.
Oh, okay.
They're about anywhere from 180 to 200 pounds,
Dang, that's
maybe 220.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's a lot
so
to
brother
follow up.
Justin, you actually work for your people down there in the Omaha tribe, right? What's your position down there?
The Wildlife and Parks Director.
The director of wildlife and parks. Do you get to ride horses down there during that time?
No,
No.
no.
Shoot, if I had a horse and I was the wildlife and parks director, I'd be on that horse every day.
be like
I don't know.
Be like,
I'd be
what's his
acting
name
like-
on Yellowstone? What's it?
Yeah.
What's his
Rip.
name?
One thing we did, one thing that got discussed was last year we were trying to gather some buffalo, and we were going to load up, trying to get 2 buffalo sent back to,
Rip, yeah, Rip.
Yeah.
I can't remember which tribe was going to take them, but ITBC. And anyways, we couldn't get the buffalo corralled up, and all those guys knew that Tyler could rope, and they said, well, why don't you just go get your boy and have him rope him and drag him in there? I said, those things probably kill the horse, you know.
Oh,
I don't think we're going to try that.
Good boys.
How's your job going down there? Is everything going hinky dory? I know you guys take care of a lot of land down there.
I love that job.
Yeah.
It's been a blessing of all blessings. It's a lot of work. It's hard. You know, you have to juggle a lot of things. You have to wear a lot of different hats. You have to be a salesman. You have to be a conservation officer. You have to be a police officer. You have to be a buffalo manager. You have to be a farmer. You have to be a groundskeeper. So there's a lot of things that we have to do. But
You probably got to work directly with council too, don't you?
Oh yeah, my supervisor's chief of police, and then on up, you know. But it's you know, when there's a need for anything, you know, they might call on me and stuff. So.
Yeah. Well, I always think it's good to have a position where you're actually serving your people. So I say, good on you, bro.
Oh.
Good on you. Yeah, and I really appreciate you guys coming up. And do you guys got anything else you want to add on to it? Any shout outs or anything like that?
Oh, I don't know. Shout out to my parents, mom and dad. Helped me out a lot, I guess. Got some good friends, Rusty Clunder, Sherry Clunder, Cleet Shear. They've helped me out a lot. So I owe them a big thank you.
See, when he started calf roping, I didn't know anything about it. Just very, very basic stuff. So I had to find somebody teaching. So there's a gentleman by the name of Rusty, and his wife's named Sherry, and he's a very devout Christian man, and he's helped mentor a lot of young kids in the calf roping. And you know, he's what, almost 60? Or is he 60?
I don't think he's quite.
And he still ropes calves, and he's, you know, I don't know how many times he's won the mid-states. He's a true champion.
Yeah.
Wow.
And he's a really, really neat individual. Very charismatic in how he talks and
Yeah.
stuff. Well, anyways, I took Tyler out to him when he was real little, and he kind of gave him, like, I'd call it an interview. You know, he wanted to see how well he'd listen, and he wanted to see how coachable he was, how trainable he was.
Sure.
Yeah, this run right here, this is at the national finals. Is this your short go run? This is your second run.
I think it's my second one.
So at the national finals there's 8 different countries competing, you know, all the way from Mexico, New Zealand, Australia, of course, you know, the United States. And how many? There was over 2,000 competitors.
I think it was like 1,800 competitors.
1,800 competitors.
Yeah.
And so at the end of it, or they have 2 rounds, and the fastest on 2 get to come back to what's called the short round, and that's going to determine who's going to be the national champion. And out of the top 20, he came back in the 14th spot. It was really tough, and I learned this during the short round that 9 out of the top 20 already had their professional cards.
Really?
And were roping in Cheyenne. They're already pro cowboys.
Wow.
And he whipped some of them.
Oh,
Wow.
nice.
So,
That's cool.
and
That should be that's a lot of motivation right there too. Just knowing that part right there.
Yeah.
one thing that was kind of it was a little bit tough for me. You know, cattle are really expensive, and you know, horses are expensive. This costs a lot. You know.
Yeah.
And I was listening to some of these guys talk back there behind those chutes, and there are a lot of big ropers from Texas there. Their daddy's got oil field money and everything. And I mean, here's just a kid on a res pony, you know. We had 1 calf to rope. So, I mean, you know, I was listening to some of these dads talking. Their kids got 30 calves to rope, and they got 10 calf roping horses. And, you know, that's what he has right there, and he made the best of it.
Yeah.
So he had to work twice as hard
Sure.
as all them other kids to put in that much effort, you know.
Well, I'm glad you shared that with us, because that really puts in perspective for the listener, you know.
Sure.
And even for us guys too, like just trying to picture in our mind about these, you know, these gatherings, these competitions and stuff like that. So man, that's a good job, you guys.
And at
Good job.
the national finals, one thing that's really cool is this is the state finals run right here.
Where is
This-
nationals?
It was in Rock Springs, Wyoming last year, but next year it's going to be in Lincoln.
Oh,
And right now, he's sitting third in the state. He was sitting first, but he's sitting third right now. And hopefully, when we make a trip down to Lincoln, maybe you can come down and watch.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely.
Yeah. See, this is he had to win the round, and if he won the round, then he won the average, and that's what did it.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah, it's impressive.
Crazy horse. Look at him.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, shout out to Badger too.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, he gets credit too.
That's pretty cool.
See how he just don't sit still. And he's always looking around. And
Look like a cat.
Oh yeah.
yeah, that's a good analogy right
Yeah.
there. He's
Yeah.
like sitting on a cat.
Wow. Hey, look at got by right there.
And I do want to mention, in the state of Nebraska, to my knowledge, he's the only one who's native. But in some of these other states, you got South Dakota, Oklahoma, Montana. At Nationals, it was really cool. There was other native kids
Arizona, huh?
there. Arizona had quite a few. New Mexico.
Mexico.
And there was a lot of bronc riders and bull riders. And there were some team ropers. I don't know if there's any other native calf ropers, was there?
I'm sure there was.
Well, you figured, B-Luv, thinking about this, like South Dakota, North Dakota, Wyoming, Montana, they got a lot of like ranch land and stuff like
Oh,
that,
yeah.
And then even down there in like New Mexico and stuff, there's a lot of land down there that have horse ranches and stuff like that. But in Nebraska, all the natives in Nebraska are mostly all hip hop natives. You know what I mean? I mean, you get
Basketball
very,
natives.
basketball hip hop natives, and you rarely get somebody that is riding horse. We have a couple of guys in Winnebago that have horses and stuff, but no competition type horses, just
Yeah.
having horses.
I wish that in this part of the world, I wish I had a little more capabilities to do things, because there are some truly talented athletes in Winnebago, Omaha Reservation, Santee, and maybe basketball ain't their thing.
Yeah.
But you
Yep.
know what?
Yep.
I could see. So this year, when we had our Halloween celebration down there, we had a mechanical bull.
Yeah,
And
I heard about that. I heard about that.
I watched, and there was literally kids down there in their Halloween costumes from Macy and Winnebago, and riding mechanical bull, and none of them fell off.
Huh.
They just had natural athleticism to sit on the bull, and I mean, think of what they would be capable of doing with training
Yeah.
if somebody actually gave them an opportunity. It was, and I'm talking girls and boys both.
Wow. Yeah. Heck with that. I'll watch from the back.
I know, man. This guy needs to come down.
So you got hurt my knees.
We
just
got a
talking
young
about
colt
that.
you could ride. We got him up in South Dakota.
Yeah, I buy a lot of res horses from South Dakota that aren't broke or trained, and that's why I'm all banged up. You know,
I got to tell you 3 real quick stories.
Okay.
I got 3 real quick stories. Okay, so first time I ever got on a horse, we were on this little trail thing up in Ponca State Park. When they take the kids up there for St. Alex. Well, for some reason, my horse, the only stupid one that bucked somebody off, and they bucked me off, and he bucked me forward. And that horse, I don't know, I was only like the 4th grade or something like that, or 3rd grade or something. And the horse wasn't that big of a horse, but he bucked me out pretty far. And then he was trying to jump over some that was in the way, where he didn't need to jump, but he jumped anyway. But he ended up stepping on me too. Anyway, so my second time I hopped on a horse. My cousin Vince, he had a horse. Him and his buddy had a horse during a summertime. I think it was like between my 10th and 11th grade year. And for some reason, he talked me into getting up on there with him. And there was no saddle or anything like that, but I ended up hopping up on there. And that horse he was walking good, and it was all good. But as soon as he started trotting, I just started kind of, how you start kind of sliding like that. Man, I had nothing to hold on to. And so I ended up pulling him off. I pulled my cousin off with me too, and I fell into the ditch. And that was at my dad's house. Anyway, so that was the second time. And so the third time, the tribe had this thing the police department was playing against. I can't remember who it was, but they played donkey ball down at the gym. And I was one of the young cops during that time, and they didn't let me get on a regular donkey. They made me get on the ones that were wild, and oh man, just took me it should have took me once, but it took me twice to get bucked out those things, and never got back on it.
He told me I ought to quit after that 3rd grade. Yeah, heck with that. Yeah, I just watch, man.
Well, if we have the Halloween celebration, I'll try to get the mechanical bull again. Then you have to show
We'll
up.
have to get a whole bunch of pillows, B-Luv.
Well, it's got this big inflatable thing. It's like a bouncy house, you know. You're not gonna get hurt.
Is that what you're on?
Yeah.
So we'll put you in one of those
Lead off
bubbles.
with that next time. Let's go.
He said lead with that. It's a bouncy house.
Let's lead off with that.
Yeah, I
next
mean,
time.
it's like landing on air. You're not gonna get hurt or nothing.
Now we're talking. Let's go. We'll get it now. Check it out.
right.
Get a hold of Badge and those guys down there. We'll get it.
Well, El Ranchito used to have a mechanical bull in there, didn't they, years ago?
Oh yeah,
I don't
they
know.
did.
Red Road. I don't know.
Remember that? What was that dance club called up there in Sioux
Oh, I
City
don't know.
years ago? This is where
We-
Famous Dave's was. Remember? Before it was Club 201 or whatever it was. Remember that?
Shenanigans, Lucky Lady, Dance America. What's one?
Well, that
Club
one
201.
before it was Club 201, where Famous Dave's is now.
Yeah.
It was a country western bar. They
Oh,
had a
yeah, it was
mechanical
there for a
bull
little
in
For
there.
a little while, yeah.
Yeah, it was for a little while. Yeah, I don't remember that.
That's the one time.
I was a child of God back then, so I don't really know. I don't know the club's names.
He was down the street. He was down the street at no place.
I was over on West Side at Blue Iguana or Western or something. Hey, Western.
Oh, there it is.
Now we're talking.
All right, you guys. Well, hey, we got some basketball that we got to
yeah.
kind of cover for the rest of the show. But I do want to say thank you guys for
Yeah.
stopping up and giving us your time. Tyler, telling us your story. You know, you guys both kind of filling us in on the whole. You know, maybe we can get you back in here
Yeah.
and get another state
And,
championship.
and most definitely let us know if you make it down there, then we might be able to make our way down and come check it out and
Sounds good.
see how it
That
works.
would
So
be good. Yeah, and just so you remember, I was gonna say this, and I always say this to the youngsters out there. I know that you're making your parents and your grandparents proud.
Yep.
You're making your Omaha people proud. You're making Indian country proud by just doing what you're doing here in Nebraska. So our advice to you from the show is never stop making your parents proud of you.
and
Right.
keep having fun. Keep having fun what you're doing.
Yeah, have fun doing what you're doing.
Yep.
All right. All right, guys.
Ooh, good words.
All right,
thank
guys.
you.
Yep. Hey, thank
Yeah,
you. for
you
coming
guys
out,
are listening to 100.9 FM. This is KWTN, the Big Voice Radio. You are listening to another episode. As a matter of fact, it's the final episode of 2025
Yep.
of the show.
Just you guys before you head out there, there's the Wall of Fame out here. If you guys, is there a marker out there, Ben? Oh, okay, there's a marker. You guys find a spot up there. You guys put your names down on there.
All right.
You can put your name
All right,
down
Tyler.
there too. Put Mama by
Thanks,
it.
buddy. Thanks, guy. All right. Hey, B-Luv, how about that interview, man?
That was pretty cool.
That's what I'm talking about right there. That's what we do, bro.
Yeah, that
we
was
do.
kinda
We
pretty
bring
cool.
we bring those kind of stories right here to the people, and I hope the listeners enjoyed that one. And like you said, it was kind of a change up, right?
Yeah.
Kind of a change of what we usually do during basketball season or whatnot.
Yeah.
So, but I was really glad that Tyler came down, and glad that brother Justin, made that effort. He said that that locally. He wasn't really recognized too much locally, so and I was kind of surprised. So I'm like, hey man, let's get up here, man.
Get his name out there a little bit
Yeah.
right now, so that some people around here and even back down in Macy and surrounding areas can kind of hear it. I tell you what, he should be able to throw those little calves and wrap them. I shook his hand. He about broke my hand.
He almost broke my hand too.
Yeah,
He got big hands and he very firm grip.
Yeah.
Kind of like how they teach you.
yeah.
Barry-
Shake like a man. That's what he did.
Barry jump up.
Yeah, take this thing right here and wrap his arm up with it like he does those calves.
All right, B-Luv. Hey man, so last couple of weeks, man, me and you, we've been to many basketball games.
Yeah.
And I think back in the day we knew this time was gonna come.
Mm-hmm.
When the grandkids got old enough, we're gonna be traveling. The youngest kids that I got, they're in high school. We're traveling, and it just my grandkids are coming up too. So my grandkids are coming up too. So we'll be traveling a lot, man. And it just seems crazy, bro. Because so we have our regular jobs, right? We work a 9 to 5, and we have to pay our bills. Got bills to pay. And it seems like with the extra money, and it seems like every winter it's like that with your extra money. It's all basketball expenses, bro.
Yeah.
It's travel, so you got gas, you got food. Sometimes you got to get a hotel room. If the younger ones go are playing in a tournament somewhere.
Yeah.
You know, and it's
What?
food for the kids.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'll tell you that right there. That's I was just gonna say that is going to the game. You know, each time I go to the game, it's easy $40 for me.
Yeah.
Because all the grands come up and Joe, can we get I want a pickle. Joe, can get some nachos. Joe, can get some popcorn. Joe, you know, something like that. And I can't say no to my grandkids,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
load them up. And then I tell them just like, I'm coming in with $20 next time.
You know what you should do, B-Luv? You should do like Coach Randy Decor does.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Just
believe
bring
me.
yourself a cooler.
Yeah, bro, believe
bring
me.
some hot dogs in there, yo.
I've done that. I've done that before.
I'm talking
You
about,
guys see
man.
me walk in like the Tin Man. I got sodas, homemade popcorn. Over
Walking like Kelly Bung, walking out of Shields.
That's the inside
man.
joke from a long time ago,
Oh,
guys.
yeah, because if you don't get it, you don't get it.
If you know, you know.
But B-Luv, man. So let's talk a little bit about basketball, man.
We just were, fool.
Oh, let's talk a little bit about more basketball.
Oh, okay.
So we got to cover 3 games so far, and they were pretty
4
good games.
Oh, what are you talking about? You saying we, as in here?
Yeah,
Okay.
the sports show.
Okay.
2 home games and then the game down at Wall Hill. Got to cover
Yep.
that one too, so that was pretty good. And we get to cover a game tomorrow night down in Macy when Winnebago plays Omaha Nation.
Oh, okay.
We got sponsorship to go live tomorrow too, so we'll be in
Nice.
the house.
Thank you, sponsors.
Yes, indeed. So make sure you guys get down there and get down there and watch, right?
Yeah.
You know, make sure if you don't get down there, make sure to watch. On the live
You got
stream.
me thinking about where is everybody gonna set up at? That's just crazy. Oh,
Well, they do
you guys
got
get
that.
down early.
They do got that new gym or the newer gym.
Yeah.
It does it. The bleachers are way
Okay.
higher. So
Yeah, you got to get down early and get set up.
we'll
Talk to
probably be in the nosebleeds up there somewhere. But that'll be good though.
Yeah.
But hey, yeah. So Winnebago boys and girls were in action down in Walt Hill.
Yep.
On Friday. Mm-hmm. They both did very well. I remember that Wall Hill game. I think it was. I'm trying to think now. Don't think, feel. Oh, it was Adrian Lapointe. Adrian Lapointe really showed up big for Winnebago that night. He had 26 points and 15 rebounds as a point guard. But I know that you saw the game, and he was just. It seemed like everywhere the ball went, he was always right there to pick up the rebound. And he even kind of had a couple of them where he boxed out their big dude. So it was a real good, complete game from him. That night before, Winnebago played Homer, and that was a home game, our first and home game of the season. And everybody played well in that game as well. But I know that OC Earth really shined that night.
Oh yeah,
And he
yeah.
really, he must have knocked down maybe 6 of 8 or 6 or 7 jump shots. Like he was just hot. He could not miss. Even his jumpers from 3. You know, he must have had about 8 field goals, and think he might have missed 1. So he was really hot. And but the action continued on last night.
Yeah.
Winnebago hosted Pender, and yeah, man, Winnebago they. It was a tough one for him.
the boys now, because like we all seen on the school day, didn't have a varsity girls game because the Pender girls got invited to play to a showcase game.
Yeah, I would have liked to see that game too.
Yeah,
Though, Winnebago and Pender.
Yeah, because I mean, Pender's good. Their girls good. Didn't they win the state tournament like 2 years in a row down there?
Yeah, they're
And,
pretty decent, man.
You know, and then we got a real feisty backcourt up there for the Winnebago girls. Are pretty feisty.
Yeah.
Like quick and nice hands and real aggressive and stuff. So it'd be good to see what they could have done.
Yeah,
You know,
and,
so-
and I was saying this in a conversation yesterday during those JV games was I would have really liked to see Winnebago play Pender because you kind of see where you're at. You kind of as a team, you know, you might do real good against Omaha South, right?
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
And then you come and play Wall Hill. Wall Hill actually impressed me.
Yeah.
And then the Homer game went down to the wire.
Overtime. Or did it go overtime?
No,
No, they could have went to
Yeah.
overtime. Yeah. Okay.
but it went down to the wire, and they had the lead. So that kind of can show you where you're sitting at, you know.
Yeah.
But then you have to play Pender, and you have to end up playing South Sioux City and then Oakland Craig, all these games like right towards the beginning of the season, it really kind of puts you have to.
And Oakland Craig's pretty good too. They were at the state tournament last year too.
Yeah.
So, and then South Sioux, they're always good. I mean, the Class B. So yeah, they got their toughest games like right away.
Yeah. And so if they do good before Christmas, even if they go 500 before Christmas,
Yeah.
I think I'd be happy with that.
Yeah.
Because then after Christmas, then you just play. It's a lot of conference teams, you know. And then I think with the squad that Winnebago has, I mean, they're young, but they're decent, you know.
Yeah.
And I think what you said, they're kind of scrappy and stuff. That's what you want to see.
Oh, for sure.
And then Coach Harlan, she has a really consistent rotation. She keeps her girls. She takes the girls that are tired, takes them out, and keeps a good rotation in there all the time. You know, and I think it just nothing but it could just get better. It
Yeah.
can't get worse. You know, just you got all the talent.
Yep.
You just got to put it together and
Sure.
and just put it together.
That's gonna be tough too. Or I mean, you got talent, and you know, but at the same time, we talked about before, especially when they're at that junior high level, and then they're kind of getting up there, coming in themselves, maturing. Then you still have attitudes. I see it all the time.
Yeah.
You know. So, but you know, if the girls can all just get on the same page, trust each other, use each other, and get behind each other, and you know, if someone messes up, anybody messes up, get behind them. Hey, come on, let's go, let's get it. We'll get this next one. Let's go. Don't just get mad at them and are walking up and down the court. I seen that, and I was like, come on, you guys, let's just get going. You know, but it is what it is. Markel's got a tough job. Coach Markel's got a tough job down there.
Yeah.
So, but you know, it is what it is. You know, these girls they'll be coming into the season. They'll be pretty good. I talked to a couple of the fathers, and we're kind of on the same page on what we see as old basketball players, and what we think could help.
Yeah.
You know, but I mean, at the same time, we're grandparents and parents that are just kind of on the outside looking in. You know, we're not stepping on toes or anything. It's just stuff that we see. You know, so that's all I'm saying.
And I know why you're saying it. I know why you're saying that. The way you're saying it is because you're one of those guys, kind of like me. Is you got to trust the process. You know? Got to trust the process, and those coaches are, you know, put in their positions for a reason, and I know they have the passion behind it. So I agree with you, bro. I agree with you. You know, just
and then same with the boys that I seen the games that I seen the first 3 games that the boys. I didn't get to watch the Pender game last night, but I see tons of potential. There's no reason why this boys team shouldn't be down in Lincoln here come March. No reason. I mean, they just got to use each other. They got to use each other and pass the ball around. Get it around quick. Don't worry who scores the most points. Just everybody pass and use what your strengths. You know, everybody's got roles. Everybody do it. You know, if they use each other, no reason why this team shouldn't be down in Lincoln. Fully talented, and then they got a deep bench too that can come in.
Each one of those boys, each one of them on that team, every single one of them, know who all can shoot on our team. They know who can shoot.
Yeah.
So, and almost every one of them can shoot.
Yeah, every one of them. Yeah.
So why, like, just when you run your offense, whether you're just kind of like running at it, just taking off, or you're actually running an offense that's set up.
Yeah.
Just remember, like, your everybody's job is to set your man up.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter which dude it is, which shooter it is. All you guys can shoot.
Yeah.
Set them up.
Yeah.
Set them up. It looked like that in the first half of the Homer game last night. They were setting each other up.
Homer game?
Or Pender game, sorry.
Oh, okay.
First half of the Pender game. It looked like that in the first half. They were sharing the basketball. And it didn't seem like anybody really worried about who was doing scoring. But then second half, it was a different story.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think if each one of the players just really, bro, all they got to do is watch film.
Yeah, for
They
sure.
just got to watch film and then just be real with themselves, you know?
So don't even, watch their own film so they can see it. Yeah, and then just say, oh, yeah, maybe I should have gave it up on that one. But if they want to do anything, those boys should watch that Bancroft and Macy game that happened last night. Because they got Macy tomorrow. Omaha Nation. They got Omaha Nation tomorrow. And then they'll have Bancroft I think after the holidays.
Yeah, after the holidays.
And that game went to overtime. Bancroft pulled it off by 5. But there's all the kids on that Omaha Nation team can shoot the ball. They're all scrappy. They're all fast. And one name stood out to me on that Omaha Nation team, and I think his name's David, but his last name Romo.
Dason.
6'1", 6'2", just slashing, shooting, getting fouled, free throws. Kid ended up with 40 points last night against Bancroft.
40 piece.
40 banged him. And then he had a free throw call back because he stepped on the line towards the end of the game. So he could have had 41. Now on the other hand, Bancroft was playing and they were getting basically Omaha Nation running them in the ground in the first quarter. They're down 12, 13 points, 10 at halftime. You know, I'm biased, but at the same time, everybody else who was there seeing it, and we all know my grandson KJ Blackhawk started getting hot. KJ had 2 points at the end of the first quarter, ended up with 37 for the game, and he stepped up and he played big man. You know, so him and Romo were like kind of offset each other. Yeah, and the thing was they didn't really guard each other.
No.
Yeah, they didn't really guard each other, but they got mixed down switches and stuff. But they were both showcasing what good native ball players can do. All the Omaha Nation team and another one is we have another Bagel boy down there is we talk about him a lot on the shows. Little Marufo, Ariel Marufo. He's a freshman and he starts down there for Bancroft, and he had some big key rebounds, and he knocked about 3 or 4 threes down. And rebounds and putbacks, he must have had 16 points himself too.
Nice.
But yeah, so they did really good. Bancroft and Macy, Omaha Nation, that was a good game last night. So if Jeffrey and Baby Dave and Sean Walker and those guys listening, you guys watch film and check that. If you guys can see it, watch that game, because those ain't gonna be pushover games. Omaha Nation and Bancroft are. Especially, everybody plays Winnebago, they're all step up in their game. So, so go get them, guys. I mean,
yeah. And I guess that's just what the message was I was trying to say too, is watching film. Watching film can do, dude. Like, just watching yourself, even like watching the team you're gonna play against. Just like you said, that's what you're gonna expect when you play. So, who's gonna guard who?
Yeah.
Those matchups they're important too. So, but you know what? Just talking about that, just fired up for basketball season, because just now started.
Yeah.
There's so many games ahead of us, and I think we all us old heads like to have our 2 cents on games and stuff too. But overall, we're all just big fans, and we want to see all of our kids be safe and succeed.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, we got basketball coming up, guys. So tomorrow, Omaha Nation, we'll be live streaming that game live from Mason, Nebraska. On Saturday afternoon, we'll be live again here in Winnebago when Winnebago Indians take on and they host the South Sioux Cardinals, a Class B school. So
is that girls and boys?
It will be girls and boys, but only boys JV, no girls JV.
Okay.
But
and those are early games.
Yeah, those are early games. I think the JV game starts at 1:00 and then the varsity games follow.
Okay.
So just make sure we got a lot of basketball, you guys.
Yeah.
So B-Luv, man.
I'm gonna give one little before we end or anything. I don't know if we're trying to end, but this Saturday too, I'm gonna have to watch my grandbaby Cass play and the Winnebago Lady Indians and the Winnebago Indians. But I might have to dip out for that boys game because birthday shout out. My grandson August Bass, he's turning 8 years old on Saturday, so I'll be there for the girls game, but I'm gonna go
birthday party time.
Yeah, go smash some sticky rice. That's what he wanted for his birthday. So happy birthday, Augie. Choka loves you.
Hey.
I have some pictures from the whole season. If you want to, I can pull them up and you can kind of talk about
that'll be great. Okay, because Beth got a little recap from this year, because this is the last episode of the show until next year, and we'll be coming back shortly after the Christmas break. But I know Beth has a little picture reel here of some highlights from this season, and we're gonna give these guys shout outs too from the season. And B-Luv, as you're seeing it, so
You guys
that's
see
Coach
that?
Manny Menez in the
Manny.
house. Shout out to Manny.
Manny James.
Yep.
Coach Manny. That was good. I remember that episode. That was good. He really carried himself well, and, you know, as they got into got into coaching and got a little older. He's a good kid.
Yeah, that's a good one there. Who's next?
Oh, better not press the next button. Oh, there she
There you
goes.
go. She got that.
That thing ain't working either, she said.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, there you go. Oh, TV Select. If you guys look at the camera right now, too. If
There it is.
I
No,
got my
don't
TV
show it.
Select
Don't show it.
sweater on.
Oh, yeah, those young ladies right there. They're
yeah,
sixth graders now.
Yeah, there was that fifth grade team from back in the day. That's the team. This is the team right here, everybody. You guys, you know, as these girls grow older, it's Coach Lala right there with them and her little sister, Lo, and TV Select in the back. These girls are going to be something else. They're winning volleyball all over up in Sioux City, and he's traveling around, and they're winning basketball too. So these girls are going to be it.
And the good thing about that is these girls are sixth graders.
Yep.
And we also got fifth and fourth graders that are coming up that are just as good. So just imagine when they all get into high school, it's going to be something special.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, the goat.
oh,
Just the roulette, picture roulette.
Picture
Stop at the
roulette.
goat.
oh, that's a good one right there. Coach Chris in the house. Oh, new commentator, Coach Chris. He'll be co-hosting with the game tomorrow night.
Oh, nice.
And that's with also with All-American Jared
All-American
Doxey.
Jared Doxey.
And that's when I was trying to get into wrestling too. You know, Jared Doxey. He's been being the number one ranked heavyweight wrestler in
Really?
Nebraska. Yes, sir.
Nice. Wow, we'll catch up with that first of the year.
Oh, that was was that last year? Or- That was before. Oh, that was the most recent. Okay, there's
'cause
Cleveland.
Yeah, so that don't look familiar to me. So you guys must have faded me on that one.
No, you didn't show up. Oh, there's Carlos Trinidad
Carlos.
Snake was in the house. Oh man, he.
Second round,
I
first round.
think it was in the first round, bro. But it was
Okay.
kind of late in the first round. We got him.
I'm thinking that he might be having another fight coming up here real soon too. We'll have to reach out and see what the latest is.
Oh,
Hey, we kind of
was those?
actually. Hey, we have necks.
you.
Oh,
Hey, look at that. That was when we was live from the state tournament right there. That was Bancroft playing
what?
Love.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Oh yeah.
That was nice. That was nice.
That was a good show, and then we had the best seats in the house up there.
Yeah.
That's when KJ was going off, and I couldn't holler around like a grandpa. Yeah, that was a good one there. Let's see who these.
Oh, Caden Cleveland. He was talking about. I think they was doing a Bandits game.
Yeah, I think he had tickets to give away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah. Beatles always a game to get on the show. He likes it. Oh, that was the
Oh, there's
8th grade Warpath.
yeah, Krytal, and there's the other little Marufo, the one that we were just talking about for Bancroft. Starting guard for Bancroft, freshman.
Yeah, look at the trophies in those background right there. That was.
That's right.
I think that was after the Denver trip right there.
Oh, it could have been. Oh yeah, yeah.
Got-
I saw a picture with you. Are you cold? Oh, okay, then.
oh, that was the young cats that came in.
Yeah, that's hey, that one back that one up. There you go. Yeah. Okay, so if anybody don't know, that's Kai Tao, one of our grandson, Quincy's grandson, digging in his nose back there, and then that's Cassidy. That's my oldest granddaughter there,
And-
along with Marufo. I remember that one.
Oh yeah.
Coach Deal.
Yeah, Natasha
teacher
Dill. Natasha Dill. That was when after she graduated from Peru State after 4 years of college basketball.
Yep.
You know, raised in a product of Winnebago.
And she got a big iced coffee in front of her. Nice. What the heck we was watching in the background on that
What else we got
TV?
here?
The GOAT.
There's David Winget.
We all know him. Coach Goat.
Oh, Coach
Who's that?
Trayvon. This is
Trayvon.
their football season, early
Yeah.
football season. He's talking about junior high football.
He renovated that area.
Oh, and then he helped hooked up downtown.
Yeah, for the little tykes, the little T-ballers.
Yeah,
TB Select Team down, or TB Cubs, they're called.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then Coach Nick there.
Coach Nick.
I think Nick's gonna be on our show a lot.
Yeah.
Now that he's a rep for the school.
Yeah, he does good up there too.
Yep. Oh, there's a good one right there. There's Misu right there, and Cassie. Baby Wom in the back messing around.
You guys don't. Oh yeah, baby Wom in the background. You guys don't see, but underneath Cassie's chair, we have a booster step, so she can get onto that chair.
Let's see who's next. Who next?
Okay. Oh, that's who's at the Power Grounds there.
They're live from Winnebago Power Grounds.
Those are hot.
Yeah, those are hot. Okay, that's if we look a little shiny.
You guys,
That's why.
you and Kara look really shiny.
Kara's a head woman dancer there.
Oh,
okay.
oh, look at that laugh.
Someone screenshot that, send that in.
You guys might have been telling jokes. Oh, but look at that shirt. Is that Canelo and Bud Crawford shirt?
Yeah, that was nice.
Live,
Okay.
straight from Las
we
Vegas.
must be teasing him or something. We and you are both thumbing over there.
that
Q-Love or something.
There you go. You guys are always teasing me. I'm the only one that don't tease anybody. Oh, there you go. Ken Walk right there. Pee Wee football.
Kenny Hope Walker.
Pee Wee football. Winnebago Pee Wee football representing. I think they said they got hosed this year.
Oh, jeez.
Let's see. Oh, Breezy. I think that was
We're talking volleyball? Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was
She
that
was
time
a
the
senior.
seniors came in. The senior
Yeah.
girls came in. Oh, that was a good interview right there.
That was good too.
Yeah.
Breezy's a little scrapper too. She could play. That's the other
Sierra
one,
Vargas.
Sarah.
She's scrappy.
Yeah, she's the other one too. Oh, that's
Oh,
little
that's baby
huge.
huge. Baby huge.
There's the All-American.
That was the week of the championship game right
The
there.
tiniest baby in the background.
Yeah. And
Oh,
then
there's
Rado.
Raiden.
Is that it?
No,
And then that most
that's that same one. Oh,
Oh, then Cleveland. Another state champ. Oh, there's Baby Wom
Baby
in the house,
Wom.
straight from New York City.
straight from Macy's Thanksgiving Parade. Yeah, that's just crazy. He's 7 years old, cute little guy, 6 inches taller than his mom.
And there's Cleveland Harden, state champ, B-Luv.
Is this the chess guy?
Yeah, B-Luv.
Wow.
You dodged a bullet.
Why did he kept playing?
No, but the teacher said that he can't. Teacher said he can't beat him.
Really?
Yeah.
And then he's the one kind of coaching. Teaching?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's what it is.
You don't want that.
Hey,
we get
B-Luv.
back up on the show.
Hey, B-Luv, what about you, man? And end of year things, you got anything that stood out this year?
Oh, that stood out for the sports wise. Oh, well, you got to go with the Winnebago football team. Going 11-0 and winning that Native American League championship in the top division or the gold division or whatever you want to call it. You probably got to roll with that, and not taking nothing away from the other team that we played, and anything like that. Got to give a little something to Raiden. Raiden hurt his knee. I heard it was in practice before that, the week before. If Raiden was playing, that game would have been over at halftime. That's no lie.
Yeah.
I don't know how many people agreed with me when saying that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Raiden, we got him for another year. I mean, he's only a junior. Kid is strong. He knows he can hit people and hit the. He's a good football player.
Yeah.
That's what it is. He's not gonna have the same line next year as he does this year, but we still got Big Perez and then Mallory. So he's still got a big line, but it's just like these guys here are gonna, they're gonna have to. Mallory's only a freshman, so next year he's got to put in some stuff, a little work to keep
he'll get
open
there.
holes up. Yeah, and I know. So that's the only thing that I was thinking is it's not the same line where Raiden was running behind this time too.
Yeah.
Wait, Booby's still gonna be here?
Nope.
Booby's out. So yeah, so Raiden's gonna allow. So now they're gonna key on him more because they had to pick their poison with Raiden.
Yeah,
and
now
Booby,
some of these young guys or these other players have to step up.
Yep, and they will.
Yeah, I was
that's
gonna say it's opportunity.
yeah, and that's what kind of stood out to me so far this year.
For me, besides that, and I gotta say that one thing that I do gotta say though is I gotta congratulate you for for being selected as a legend down at the All West Native American Classic. You got a trophy down there. And I also got a trophy down there, but I'm really happy that we got those things together, because we did play ball together during the same time.
Yep.
And then during that time, I spent over 20 years taking kids to this tournament down in Denver, and I've never won it. I've got close twice. Third place I got twice.
Yeah.
But I never won it. Anyway, this past year, and it just so happened to be the year that we got that award. And then I also got a ring too, bro. There was I got inducted to the Hall of Fame down there for being a coach in that tournament for a long time and being a mentor in our community and stuff. And so
well deserved, bro. Congratulations on that, man. That's well deserved.
And then we ended up winning the silver division with the team that I took down there. So it was a really good year for Coach Q, because that was something I've been shooting for all my life. So
that's good, bro. Congratulations on that win. And I don't know if you're gonna continue to try to bring teams down or not, but I'm probably gonna be going down every year from now on. You know, because like I said, KJ played last year with his dad, and Chris. Coach Chris brought a team down, the elite team, and then Cassidy got to go play with the Lady Indians down there, the second team.
You're going all the time.
And then she did good for 8th grade playing it in high school. So got those guys coming up. Then you got all these other grandkids that are coming up. So I figure
might as well just put that on your calendar every year.
Might have to talk to the wife and just buy a house down there.
Well, hey, B-Luv, man, I think it was a good trip down memory lane this year. You know, I know that we could, if we remember some other things, I know that we forgot a lot of things that we could have brought up from this year.
Yeah.
But we'll have to pick up where we left off after the new year. You know.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen,
and one more shout out to DJ Betsme. I was holding it down for us and keeping us up to date, even though she's got her new position and she's still trying to wear multiple hats up here. You know, so thanks, Bess, for doing what you're doing and taking your job serious and not even letting certain things get to you. So thank you for doing what you're doing, Bess.
Yeah, also Pinagigi Bess. It's something you guys gotta keep everybody organized up here. So it's one good thing. And then on top of that, all these wires and stuff like that.
Oh, jeez.
Go ahead, you got it. You got it, and you do a good job of that too, Bethany. So
there she goes.
Good job.
I gotta give a shout out to Kev as well. He was right here with me.
Give shout out to Kev. He's a big part of this production crew here. Yeah, and he's getting there. You know, we're the big voice radio, and then also becoming bigger and bigger every year.
Hey, good. You're right. But I want to share something that you shared on our family page about. I always remember DJ Guarantee talking about he wants to expand and get us out there further than just around here. And you had someone reach out or I don't know how they do it.
They were watching the game.
They're watching the game.
They were watching the game last night.
From where was it?
From Indiana, I think it was.
Yeah,
somewhere in Indiana.
And then she brought up names from old school names, and she brought up Janet LaPointe, and then she put A.K. Bass, and she talked about Uncle Vince and Pops and stuff like that.
She said she went to school here in Winnebago, and then also went to Rosalie.
Yeah,
but she remembers those people. So, and she said she hadn't been around here since then.
Yeah, jeez.
So somebody who just remembers where they went to school when they was little.
Yeah,
they somehow found the Winnebago Big Voice Facebook page and watched the game.
And she was impressed too with how it was you guys commented.
And I don't even know if she knew it, but she saw mom and dad, Jen and Greg, right there in the front,
really?
at center court the whole game, because that's where they were sitting. So
wow, see that's the kind of stuff this is about, man. I like that. So Garen, if you're watching the show, and I don't know if you've seen it or not, but your wish is kind of coming true there. Your how you want it to go is kind of. It's looking like it's going to happen. Yeah. Getting us out there.
And personally, I just want to say a huge pinigigi to the Big Voice Radio for even keeping me on for doing the sports show and then other things that we do up here, you know, because for one, it's fun for me.
Yeah.
You know, for two, I'm helping this crew out become something really special, you know.
Sure.
And so then all of our shows, they're going to be archived for documentation for all the stories that we have.
Yeah, that's cool.
And so that's one cool thing I'd love to bring.
Cool.
So
Cool.
So
we'll probably see everybody next year.
yeah, we'll definitely talk about the update on basketball, boys and girls. We'll give you the rundown of the junior high boys season because they'll be done around Christmas time, and then also talk about
the wrestling and see how everybody's doing as the wrestling teams and see what's going on from there too. So
yeah, and then we'll also talk about some of those bowl games, bro.
oh yeah. Well, the bowl games are ready and stuff like that. One more, Trev Wilkie. He's got a daughter wrestling in college too, and she's been doing really good.
Ivani,
yeah. So one of our Winnebago alumnus is down there wrestling in York. I think it's York.
I think he's down at Council Bluffs.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I don't know the school's name.
Yeah. So
but bro, you know what? There's so many kids that we can give a shout out right now, but we ain't have much time.
Yeah.
So hey, let's challenge each other. Let's have a shout out list come January.
Just have a show of shout outs.
Let's go. All right. Hey, thanks for listening in, ladies and gentlemen. You are listening to The Show. This is KWTN 100.9 FM, the Big Voice Radio. Peace.
The Big Voice. KWTN 100.9 FM. Allen, Nebraska. The official radio station of the Winnebago tribe.